Alright, hello again everybody. This is Gotta Transform Mall. I have part 2 of this second Twilight Masquerade booster box. And let me just say, we're hoping for one thing out of this box. We got that thing in part 1, so go check out part 1 to find out what that was. I won't spoil it here. We'll show it at the end anyway, but go watch part 1. I'm very happy with how this box has been going. If there's one more thing I would really like to see, I'm still missing 2 commons, Lampent and Caretaker. I'm hoping to see them in this part, because also just especially Lampent, we got teased really hard about that at the end of part 1. I guess to spoil that, the second to last pack had a Hollow Chandelure. The last pack had reverse Hollow Lampent. So the box is teasing us over the missing Lampent at least. So I would like to see that in this half. But we will see. We have Dreepy, Feebas, Girafarig, Vulpix, Clefable, Tatsugiri, Farigiraf. We have Festival Grounds and Palisand for the reverses, and Okidogi for the holo. So yeah, once again, I'm very happy with how this box has been going so far. I'm maybe a little worried this half won't be as exciting as far as like all the new cards we might get. Because I'm still waiting for a Promo Pass. Illustration rare? We have Shinx, Poltergeist, Varun, Wattrel, Carmine, Heracross, Palafin, ooh. And the illustration rare Heliolisk. That is awesome. This is a third new illustration rare, which is amazing. I think that just completely reduced our chances of getting Promo Pass as well, which I will take. Yeah, I don't know if you can get 4 illustration rares in a box, but if we do, hopefully it's not Promo Pass. And we have an Amorous for the holo. But yeah, both halves of the box started with an illustration rare I was missing. So hopefully that can be a good sign for some more good new stuff. We got a Froakie, Eevee, Phantump, Slugma, Jamming Tower, Glaceon, Dipplin. We have a Tangela, and a Swirlix. And a Blood Moon Ursaluna EX. Now that is awesome, I think. Yeah, I have the full art version of this, but I haven't pulled the regular version. So unlike the first part, the follow-up EX to the illustration rare is a new one. Very awesome. I am also realizing we haven't pulled an A-Spec yet. So if my estimation is correct, there should be 2 in this half. Unless we somehow have a box with 1. But every box I've opened with A-Spec so far has had 2. And that could just be coincidence, but... And I don't know if maybe the gold or special illustration rare takes place of an A-Spec. I don't honestly know. We have Volbeat, Goldeen, Sandygast, Dreepy, Handheld Fan, Dipplin, Rillaboom. Speak and they shall appear. That is the secret box A-Spec. I like the design of the box. I don't think it's Pokemon themed outside of it maybe being Ultra Ball colors. Yeah, I don't think that's really a Pokemon thing. It just maybe has like Ultra Ball colors. But I think that is one I haven't gotten yet. Yeah, Secret Box is not on the list. That is not one of the A-Specs I've pulled. So we got 1 new A-Spec. I'm thrilled with that. Like, I was expecting at least one of them to be duplicate. And I don't know if we'll actually get two, but at least one is new. We got Sandshrew and Teal Mask Ogrepon. It's the first of that holo I think we've seen. Or no, was it? Or was it like really early in part one? I'm actually going to look. I don't know, if we pulled it, I'm not seeing it here immediately. To my recollection, that was the first of that holo we've seen. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. In the end, it really doesn't matter because it's a duplicate holo, no matter what. All right, we got a Swirlix Tadbulb. Oh, I am just realizing we're getting Gen 6 Legends. I cannot wait to shiny hunt Swirlix in that game. That's my favorite Gen 6 Pokemon, easily. I love the derpiness of it. Like that and Slurpuff both, just fantastic. And I cannot wait to shiny hunt them. Got Applin, Flabebe, Kilowattrel, Sandslash, Lucian. We have a Tatsugiri and Darumaka and a Munkidori for the holo. Next code, there we go. Pause the video and take the codes if you want them, and I hope we get something good online. Got Feebas, Girafarig, Vulpix, Froakie, Lana's Aid, Conkeldurr, Revavroom. We have Poltergeist, excuse me, and Munkidori, which is a rare reverse holo. We will take that. And we have a Heatran. I don't know why my throat is so, like, dry for this opening. It's between needing water and just coughing, just... We have Litwick, Poochyena, Palisand, Timber, Darmanitan, Leafeon, Swanna. We have a Love Ball and Corphish and a Frostlass for the holo. Probably about halfway through the last half here. There's the code. All right, we got Eevee, Phantump, Slugma, Swirlix, Ogre's Mask, Sunflora, Enhanced Hammer. We have a Dreepy and Infernape, another rare reverse holo, and a Hearthflame Mask Ogrepon EX. So our first duplicate ultra rare, right? Yeah, the first duplicate ultra rare of this half of the box. I'm actually surprised we got another Ogrepon. Like, I wasn't sure if these were going to be like a one per box, you just get one of them thing. It's just coincidentally I only had one in the previous box. But this is the second Ogrepon in this box, and this particular one is the one I already had. So unfortunately it is a duplicate, but still nice to see another Ogrepon. If we can get another full art, I would, I think, like to see one of the full art Ogrepons. We'll have to wait and see. I don't honestly know if, I don't know if getting a special illustration rare gold replaces another card, or if it's just an added one thrown in. We got Spinarak, Hisuian Growlithe. I think that's the first of that colony we've seen. Poliwag, Aipom, Glimmora, Snorlax, Morpeko. We have a Bellybolt and a Girder for the reverses, and an Infernape holo. Excuse me. Alrighty, we have a Tadbulb, Applin, Flabebe, Litwick, Glalie, Kilowattrel, Brute Bonnet. We have a Phantump and a Skarmory. Yeah, that one stings. This is the full art Iron Thorns EX. And this is one we've already pulled. So unfortunately a duplicate. We did have another full art, but man, like this is the only one of the 4 I've already pulled. Because it was the Palafin, Blood Moon, Ursaluna, Lana's Aid, and this guy. So that really stinks. But again, like at this point, I'm also just sort of this is just my luck. Like if I have a small amount of something, there's always that chance and likeliness we'll get one. We've already gotten. It's still a fantastic looking card. I love the background pattern on these. But man, it stinks getting a duplicate of one of the full art textured stuff. Like, not just because I had so few of that rarity, but just also because, like, this is the best opportunity to get the higher rarity stuff, and this stinks getting a duplicate like that. Anyway, we got Darumaka, Corphish, Grookey, I think that's the first Grookey, Helioptile, Carmine, Heracross, Palafin. We have Bug Catching Set, and Seeking for the reverses, and a Pheasantipity holo. And we're still looking for Lampent and Caretaker. I would not be surprised if they just suddenly showed up together in a pack. Because probably the reason we haven't seen them is the randomization process is so poor with the Pokemon sets. And you see the same commons and uncommons kind of bunched together in the same order a lot. And I'm betting they're just together in just a group we haven't seen yet. Poochyena, Palisand, Timber, Spinarak, Community Center, Iron Bundle, Probopass. We have Spinarak and Lairon, and a Walking Wake. That is a holo we haven't seen yet. I do remember now we had Iron Leaves, I think around the start of the first half. That's the first we've seen of Walking Wake. All right, our next pack, we got Finizen, Caretaker, Limit, and what do you know? What do you know? I mean, they weren't side by side, but they were in the same pack together. So I wasn't that far off. I mean, I literally meant they were going to be like back to back in a pack. There was a card in the middle, but I was still right. They were in a pack together. There we go. My commons are complete. That is another. That is the same, like, weight off the shoulder feeling that I had when I pulled the gold in part 1. Like there's that fear of still not getting something like you should be getting or you expect to get after so many things. I mean, even then, like the golden special illustration rare, like that's not guaranteed. That's an estimation. But like to have 2 boxes where I'd be missing 2 commons would have killed me. And just I'm happy they're here. I don't have to keep looking for them. Like there's enough sets in the Scarlet and Violet era where I'm missing commons or uncommons still. Let me have another complete one. Handheld Fan, Dipplin, Rillaboom, got Kilowattrel and Torkoal for the reverses, and Alakazam for the holo. Yeah, I think as far as the rest of this box goes, I think we might have another Ace spec because we just have the one so far. I don't really know what else to expect. Maybe another EX, maybe an illustration rare. I can't guess. if I was to bet on something, maybe another ace spec, because we've only had one so far. Hisuian Growlithe, Poliwag, Apom, Darumaka, Loveball, Scolipede, Bellybolt. We have a Ducklet, and a Floette, and a Zapdos for the holo. Final 4 packs. Should be, I think, one of each of the remaining artworks. So, next code. And the next pack, we have Poltergeist, Ducklet, Ninetales. Is that the first Ninetales we've seen? I don't remember. Trevenant, Lana's Aid, Conkeldurr, Revavroom. We have a Swanna. So Ducklet was in this spot in the last pack, and now it's evolved. Oh. We did have another illustration rare. And it's another new one. That's not one I've pulled yet. I'm shocked we went 4 for 4. I'm shocked we got 4, but I'm shocked we went 4 for 4 on these, being ones we haven't pulled yet. That is really, really nice. Like it is vibrant, I guess is the best way to describe it, in a good way. I do like that one a lot. So I'm surprised we got 4. We got Monkey Dory again. But definitely more surprised they were 4 new ones. And it means we didn't get Probo Pass. Yay! Not that I hate Probo Pass, but I pulled 3 of it already. And that is one of 5. I think I've had... I think it's been 8 illustration rares. Because I have 5. No. 7. Sorry, 7 illustration rares. I have 5. And then I pulled 2 more Probo Passes. So you can understand why I wasn't really looking forward to seeing another Probo Pass, but I was expecting it. But yeah, anyway, Corphish. Let's see what else might be in this box. Grookey, Helioptile, Finizen, Accompanying Flute, Boomerang Energy, Slurpuff. We have Carmine and Aeron Reverse, and a regular Iron Thorns EX. Wait a second. I thought so. Yeah, that's... I was like, hold on. I had a moment of clarity of realizing what was in part 1. So that's funny. we duplicated on the EX, which does happen. I wish it was maybe at least one I didn't already have the first time. So there's only 1 duplicate. Because unfortunately that means I have 2 duplicate Iron Thorns EXs. When one of those could have been like, I don't know, Screamtail or Magcargo, to name 2 off the top of my head I was missing. We got Emolga, Frogadier, Illumise, Applin, Ogre's Mask, Sunflora, Enhanced Hammer. We have a Tangrowth, and a Glaceon, and a Hisuian Arcanine for the holo. We are on the final pack. I'm still thinking we should have another ace spec. But again, who knows? So I'm going to bet right now this is Caretaker, Glimmet, and Lampent. What a shock. So like this is what I mean by like they have like the randomization process is so poor you get the same groups of commons and uncommons together. Like that was the exact same 3-card order in the previous pack where we got these. Just shifted over by 1 card. Yeah, there's a Poltergeist in the back. But yeah, like this is what I mean by they don't randomize the stuff well enough at all. Like I noticed that over and over and over, where I just see the same patterns with the commons and uncommons. And it's reasons like that that I keep missing commons and uncommons because they're not randomizing it enough and I'm getting the same bunches together. Anyway, rant over. Poltergeist, Perrin, Milotic, Aridos, Luxio, Slugma, and Enamorous for the final card of the box. We didn't get another ace spec either, but that is honestly perfectly fine. If I was to guess, I would guess, I don't know, maybe not having or having a special illustration rare meant that we didn't get another ace spec. I could be wrong on that. Sorry, I'm trying to figure out what best way to organize this would be. Yeah, I think I'm going to do it like this. Okay, so for the recap of this booster box, going to start with the duplicates and the rare reverses. We had 3 rare reverses, which is actually, I think, pretty low. We got Infernape, Monkey Dory, and Sinistra. If there was any more, I did not notice them somehow. But those are the 3. Our duplicate pulls, Hearthflame Mask Ogerpon EX. We had a pair, literally a pair, of Iron Thorns EXs. And the full art, Iron Thorns EX. Now for the new cards, we had a Lampent and Caretaker common, so because I was somehow still missing those. EXs were Blood Moon Ursaluna EX, Cornerstone Mask Ogerpon EX. Illustration rares, we had Timber, Torkoal, Heliolisk, and Infernape. In the background, not white, there we go. We have a Secret Box Ace Spec. There was the Full Art Magcargo EX. And we finally pulled our first hyper rare gold, whatever you want to call it, between this and Temporal Forces. The Luminous Energy Gold hyper rare. So this was the card I wanted the most from the box. Maybe not this particular one, because again, I looked at the price on the last half. Wasn't that expensive. But the fact that we finally got one, regardless of which one it was, I'm happy. The little streak is broken. And just overall, this box was fantastic. Like, there was some duplicates as expected. I'd say the worst thing was getting the full art Iron Thorns again, because there's so many other full arts that could have been that I was missing. But other than that, very, very pleased with this booster box. And if this is the luck with this one, I hope that carries over into the other box I have coming, which should be here by the end of the week. I just don't know when I'm going to be able to open that one up. But I'm not going to spoil which one it is. So stay tuned for that box opening. In the meantime, thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this opening. Stay tuned for more, of course. Have a great day.